Hi everybody, Mark Cleghorn here for the Photographer Academy. Welcome into the studio, and we're shooting kind of the Ice Princess, a little bit of a kind of more fine art, high key dance kind of image. Hope you're going to enjoy it. Basically, if you're not familiar with the Photographer Academy, we're an online training resource for photographers. You join us via a membership, which I'm sure there's information below. When you join, you basically get to watch all our kind of films. We've shot 4 new films today as well with it and things, really, with the amazing Natalia. So you'll be able to actually see some of those very, very soon. But basically, we've got 3,000 films online today, and you can watch any of them kind of 24/7. We're live, so it means get the questions in as we're going along, all right? So Brandon, the video guy, he never wears a microphone, so don't complain anymore. I know he doesn't wear it. I ask him to wear it anyway. Look, what are we doing? So we've got the Lastolite Hi-Lite background as such. This is the 8x7 one. I'm just less than 6 foot now. That's old age for you. Yeah, I used to be six foot once upon a time. And you can see it's quite high here. I'm not going to help myself today because I'm shooting quite low to shoot up to actually have a little bit of drama and everything else with it. And whereas this was usually designed as a kind of a high-key background, I use it more often than not as a kind of a big softbox. But in this case, I am using it as a background, but it's not in the way it was designed to do. In other words, we're kind of having too much light coming back, so it's almost going to bleach out and fog out and kind of ruin the image, as it were. So again, even though there's many things that you could do in the likes of Photoshop and so on, you know, I shoot like a film photographer. So in other words, kind of go with a creative concept from the beginning. Princess, you're here. We may as well get on, is it? Just come into space in a minute. The other light we've got running is a D-LITE One above, all right? And that is going to be, oh, take a bow, Natalia. Say hello. We got a D-LITE One above. That's basically going to be for a more dramatic light. I'll show you the difference now. Let me first of all get my focus. You do look like some kind of Pocahontas kind of. I'm not sure if that's good or bad. Okay, let me just focus first. So I'm focusing on the board, and then we're going to switch off. So basically, focus isn't going to move. So as you can see on here, this is the dramatic light. Let me show you the backlight for a minute. This is on group 4, the backlight. Okay, let's do the shot first. So this is all the light going to be coming back, all right? So you can see it's bleaching out and everything else with it. I know it's a little bit weird, but it's what I'm trying to achieve. First things first, I'm going to just change my color balance to tungsten, which means now the light is blue. Okay, I'll prove the point again by just going into group 2 for the overhead light, show you the same shot. And now you can see that the drama light is giving us this blue tone. What I will say though, before I do anything else, is I definitely need to get this to hitter. We've got some other props around as well that we're going to actually use some netting and everything else with it, things really. Okay, let's start with the backlight, I think. Yeah, so let's go for big movements and everything else with it and things really. Okay, so kind of lean in. Don't look at the camera at all. Okay, 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, again, just turn. Okay, let's kind of almost, let's do more gestures. Kind of, we can go up to toes, look away, look to the side. It's lovely. Turn the body to me a touch a little bit more. Turn around more. That's lovely. Big bends. Cover up. That's it. It's great just there. Let's kind of lean into the box itself. Kind of almost push in. That's lovely. Looking off to the sides. Again, that's lovely. Keep it again. Great. Just make yourself small. Looking off to the side. It's lovely. Turn the body around towards here. And the feet. That's lovely. Big arch bend, but hang on to your top. Looking up high. Stay there. Okay, we're going to do that same pose, but just actually in the front, light from above. So relaxed. So when I shoot with the overhead light, I have to shoot a lot slower because obviously it's a small capacitor and it takes time to recharge and things really. All right, so it's going to be a little bit slower. Okay, Sticking in, okay? Go over that way just a little bit more. That's great. Turn the body again. Let's do a few with this, yeah? So gestures with hands and so on with it. Looking towards this light for me if you can. Hands away from the face for me if you can. That's beautiful. That's great. Mark, slow down. Let's turn that's lovely. Turn the body around towards me more, please, darling. That's lovely. Turn the body around to me. I just got too many folds there. That's good. Just there. Let's use the hands just out to the side in a gesture. One hand down lower. That's lovely. Raise the chin up and looking towards the light. Look at that light. A little bit more, please, Natalia. That's lovely. Okay, let's just slow it all down a little bit. We've got a lot of ambient light going on. Just slow the shutter speed a touch. Just get a little bit of movement in there. Let's just kind of use big arms, just move as much as you want. Remember, this is not like speed light. It won't shoot the light at the end of the exposure. It's going to shoot it. Thank you, relax. Let's shoot the background light. So with those coming through, it'll just take a little bit of time to catch up there. There is a little bit of movement there with the hands. The quicker she moves, kind of if we did big arm movement, sudden jerk, kind of feet positions, then it'll kind of work well as well. So don't look at me, we're going to shoot behind. Remember, questions as we go live, guys, okay? So let's do really fast kind of things with that. That's lovely. Yeah, hang on to your boobs. And again, that's lovely. Again, that's lovely. Great. Keep it, go. Excellent. Big leg as well. Boom. Oh, excellent. Love it. I missed it though. Do it again. 1, 2, 3, go. Excellent. And we're going to go on 3. 1, 2, 3, go. Excellent. And just do a bit of a turn. Turn as you go. Excellent. Nice. So we're bleaching right out there. I love it. You covered up the whole time. Excellent. Good girl. Yeah. We went looking for our boob tape and we couldn't find any, so double-sided tape is what's trying to do its job. Okay, let's do a little bit more kind of strength of image, so drama now, just actually here. It's all from behind, yeah? Again, try and almost go small and then grow. That's slowly. Arm out. Both hands. Bury yourself into that box, push in. That's it. Love it. Again, darling. Keep it. Stay there. Let me just go to group 2. I'm back. I dropped the microphone. Sorry about that one. Right, let's just get this one in above. I just broke the prop. And I don't mean the rugby guy. Are you a rugby fan or not? You've done rugby? We're Six Nations champions through luck, I think. Yeah, and I think I'm the only Welshman that thinks we won through luck instead of skill. Anyway, but I'm not going to go on the pitch because I'll get killed. Okay, let's do a quick test. All right, head into that light for me. Okay, it's there. Try and push yourself into that box. Is it hitting you, do you think? Come over to this left side a little bit more. That's it, it's there. Bend, if it bends, you bend it. Bend elbow, wrists, arms. Make sure it doesn't look like they're wings and they're just growing. Okay, great. Turn the body to the side. Look back. It's great, love it. Big stretch. Excellent, like it. Let's pop the netting on, shall we? Let's put it over the head. Please. Uh-oh. Sorry, cut to screen while she makes a mess. What have you done? It was my fault. Okay, I did it. No, I think it was me, honestly, anyway. If you didn't catch Natalia's last shoot with us, in fact, really live, we were doing some kind of, I forget what we were doing. Was it Teen Girl or something like that with it? We were doing some great shots, and then all of a sudden, my idea was to actually get the pink jacket out, and then she ended up looking like she had this huge pink fur hood on, and the images looked amazing, didn't they, you know? So yeah, if you haven't caught up on that film yet, just go back and watch that. That's a YouTube film, by the way. Okay, let's do it. So let's just bury ourselves back into the box. Cool. Spread it out like it's a bit of a dress. That's it. Great. Okay. Yeah, that's okay. Let's kind of cross the feet, cross the legs, cross the feet so they're really slim. That's it. Twist the hips that way a touch. Strong. Up. Again. Arms just here into the grace. Again, it's lovely. Turn again. Stay there for me a minute. Brandon, do you mind grabbing some more net in and just using it along the seam of the highlight for me just while I move across? Okay, ready again for me? It's lovely. Just so I'm moving to the background lights now. So push in, let the hands go, stretch through there more. Natalia, if you step away for a minute, just let him just pop some along the seam. Ruffle it as much as you want, bud. Yeah. Don't slip on it, Natalia, please. Don't do it, Brandon. Hey guys, that's Brandon. There you go, he's on camera. Thanks. Let's go back to Natalia. Brill. Okay, bury yourselves in there. So shuffle those feet in to get there. That's great. Okay, same pose again. Right, that's lovely. And shape yourself. Almost wrap yourself in it. Turn the butt that way. Other way. That's it. Stretch down. It's lovely. Okay, let's pull it over the head, can we? Yeah. So you're actually going to cover yourself. Turn that way a minute just in case. That's it, you there? Yeah. Okay, back to me. In fact, let's do that. Let's pose that way. Straight at me. Turn the body to me a touch. Okay, let's do it. Let's do hands down, I think. Looking down to you. Now turn the body back to me. It's great, just there again. Keep it. Shapes. Grab some twigs. Let's kind of use it like a dead bouquet, shall we? Yeah. Hang on to yourself. And don't fall over. She's going to run off in a minute and try and white up as quick as we can on the face and the arms, or at least the face. Use it like, yeah. So remember, get the questions in live. Brandon's holding up his little sign. That's it. Okay, that's cool. Let's do it. So again, don't look at me because there's no light. Again, let's pop them behind your back, is it? Let's kind of use them as kind of almost shapes. Keep them in within the box shape. Are you breaking it again? Yeah. Come on. We've got some great shots today, haven't we? We really have. Turn them upright more. That's it. It's great. Turn the head towards here. Again. Put them behind your back together, both. That's you breaking it, not me. Put them behind the back and let them go tall. So they're almost coming out through your head. That's okay. Let's do it. Looking off to the side, then let's shape it. Again, turn the body around towards here more. Shape, lean. Take the arm away from here. This arm, that's it. Use this hand up high then. Look up high. Stay there while I shoot the other one. Stay there. Group 2. Again, look up to the light. It's beautiful. Again. Try and cover that hand with that bit of net, will you? This hand. That's it. It's lovely. Great, darling. Again. One more. Uncover the face for 2, and then we'll go get changed. Do you remember where the hole is?
Somewhere. There.
Cuffy boop. There you go. Left one. Turn the body away that way. Away. Turn that way. Turn that way. Turn that way. Right, cover up. Okay, you're on screen. We're off screen anyway. I like that. Brandon, I like that a lot. Do you? I like it on the group too. Yeah, it's really nice. Stay there before you move back, all right? Are you covered? I think you are. Okay, that's fine. Just stay there. Turn the pot. Turn the twigs up. That's lovely. Look away to here. Again. Can you just shuffle backwards that way? Well, a little bit. Look away again, high. Again. Turn the body around to face them again. Cover the left boob. Looking up high. High. Again, mouth closed. One more. Done. Go get whited. Do as much, shuffle with whatever you can. You can do it. Think positive. Take half the set with you. That is a nice shot. Are they on screen? Oh my God, I'm just having a drink a minute. See if you can white up your face, but do you know what? We've nailed it anyway, I think, love. Sorry, this is brought to you by Diet Coke. That's empty again. Let me put that back. Yeah, really good. So if you're joining us, we were doing 2 types of photograph, really. It's kind of a little bit more of a fine art, kind of dancey kind of image. Natalia is one of our lockdown models, and she's been with us for a while now. You might have seen her on our YouTube Live a few weeks ago. Plus, of course, we continue to film and release 3 films a week. So if you're not familiar with the Photographer Academy, we're an online training company in our 13th year now and things. Before then, you might have known me for creating videos for the likes of Lastolite and so on. But what we do now is to bring kind of affordable training, affordable inspiration to you all. That's really what we're trying to do. And this is an inspirational shoot. So again, don't use any excuse that you haven't got the kit. You know, we could actually use sunlight behind them on a beach. You're allowed to travel soon. But whatever it would be, it's just kind of get some creative juices flowing. That's the most essential thing. Pick up a camera, take photographs. That's my message to everybody on the planet, no matter what. Any questions there at all while we're waiting for Face Girl?
I've got a bit of a comment about the Welsh rugby team. The harder that I practice, the luckier I get is in relation to, you said that's in relation to the rugby team. But then again, speak about how we came about this idea.
This idea?
Yeah. Where was that?
Okay, so this idea began as just an end of a shot or shoot that we were doing with Natalia 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, whenever it was. We try and shoot about 5 or 6 different types of film each day that we shoot within the Academy. And by the time I got to the end of the 3rd shoot, I really like to have a little bit of a play, and we'll kind of just do some kind of fun element. Brandon's nagging me at that stage because he wants to move on to the next setup and kind of do the next film and everything else with it. But it's important for me to have a little bit of fun as well, because otherwise, you know, you're just into training film after training film after training film, and it's supposed to be a bit of fun, you know. Photography is fun. Creative photography is even more fun. Earning money from your creative photography is even more fun than that. However, the main thing is that if you keep doing the same thing day in, day out, you basically don't bring any creative. And I listened to a TED talk a couple of years ago about an author, and she was saying that she had great luck with one of her first books, but then she'd sat down to write her next book and she'd finished it. But she knew she needed to call the genie to work. In other words, she looked up to the corner of the room and basically asked the genie to come to play. And this is this kind of little devil in the shoulder that we hear throughout time and history. It's people who are being inspired, kind of that little bit of madness. Unfortunately, we have to be our own little madness. We have to kind of look for inspiration. So kind of look elsewhere and find it. So this shot, as I said, began as just literally a 5 minutes to the end of shoot. Wasn't filmed or anything. And then we went, do you know what, this is really good. So the next time Natalia's in, we'll take it to Mark II, as it were. So kind of little play with it. And during the course of the next couple of days, weeks, we kind of then thought, you know, let's use some netting. Let's give it a little bit more of a fine art spin and everything else with it. And there's some amazing kind of fashion photography all over the world being shot. And you don't have to look too far to see this kind of imagery being shot in the real world fashion commercial world. So why not do it in an everyday fun setup and studio with it? The great thing about hiring a dancer as your model is they bring the actress into the room, as well as the kind of the good looks and the kind of the ideas. So again, we all hire different kind of muses to do different things for us. And Natalia, I've photographed her for about 5 years now, but she's become a woman. So she's got a different style of photography that we're doing. Even today, in fact, we shot for the first time with her doing lingerie, and we kind of just did a quick shoot for her. She'd never done it before. And that's the kind of things behind the scene you get to see as well with the Academy, is you start to see how, you know, a young woman is kind of, especially kind of looking on the dancing, modeling kind of side of things, starts to actually kind of come alive and mature, and basically starts to actually do some amazing kind of shapes. And to be fair, you know, when you look at kind of the image on screen, this is half of me and half of her. It has to be, you know, that when you are bringing your genie to work, she's technically my genie. She is bringing that little bit of inspiration, and you hope that if you can work with models, dancers, singers, clients, and they basically have this trust in you, you can start to kind of really develop your ideas further and further and further with it and things really. And as I said, you know, a lot of this is half of me and half of her with it. This is what I meant about when the capacitor hasn't had chance to recharge. So this hasn't got enough. So this is the ambient light within the room, as you can see here. That's all, yeah? We've got a massive church window. It's summer months. How's it gone?
That's as good as it's getting.
Oh, okay, we'll have a go, but I think we're done. Let's do a few, yeah? We won't judge her on her makeup skills. We haven't got a stylist in today. Natalia, you look fantastic.
I mean, it's just as splodgy, but
Always tell a client they look fantastic no matter what, okay? But it was a good idea. All right, let's do it again, shall we? It's not bad. You got the net in. It's stuck on your branch.
yeah.
Brandy, can you just pop the net in again for me? Is that all right? Around the thing. It just want it a bit like a cloudy effect. Sorry for rushing you.
That's okay.
It actually doesn't look that bad. It's quite ghostly, which is what the whole point of it.
Yeah.
Are you covered up okay? Yep. No, it won't.
Branches. We have branches.
Go, babe. Let's go, go, go. Right, so let's do that same shot that we just did. So turn the body, there you go. Walk forward just a touch more. I love that. Straight there. Quick test, hang on. Let me check everything still works. Move forward more for me. Raise it, there you go, there. I think it's more forward, in fact. Go, 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 go. There we go. Turn the head to me a touch, that's it. Tippy toe. Excellent. Looking up. Let's do the branches out to the sides a little bit. Oh, I like that, I like that. Raise the chin up and look towards that. Again, straight at me now. Love it. Let's wait for it. Love it. Let's just shoot with the backlight. Go ahead, let's do it. It's really good. You're scaring me anyway. Okay. Sorry. I love it. Lower the chin to me. Looking out. Slightly move the branches apart, I think. Let's wait and let's bend, shape. Can you give it arms out a little bit more? You're covered. Stand taller, I think, with there. Bring this hand in straight. That's it. Look out here. Keep it. Just take this hand away from the body a little bit. There you go. That's it. Great. Love it. Head up more. Okay, and pose in your own time. Just change. Go. Okay, statue for me. So just kind of bring together again. That's it. Keep it. Try and cover the legs up with that bit of net. Look, yeah, that's it. Keep it. Again, love it. Stay there. Raise your chin a touch. Absolutely love it. Lean the head over to here. Looking higher. Turn the head up, chin. Just love it's there. Is it possible to move one twig away? That's it. Looking up to it. Again. Turn the head that way more. That way. It's lovely. Go quite contortionist style. That's it. Change. Change. Watch your right boob. Turn your body that way. That's it. If in doubt, you turn that way. Yeah. Okay. Contortion again. Leaning back as much as you can. Oh, I love that. Knee as well. Move that backward a little bit. That's great. Keep it. Excellent. Look higher. Great. Relax. Good. Let me just come in for a close-up. Turn that way and just cover yourself up a minute. So, nothing was visible anyway, so we're okay. It's the trouble when we're live. Obviously, we want to show as much creativity and real kind of reality of it, but obviously we've got to make sure there's no nudity. Okay, look, keep it. Keep that. 1 sec. Let's focus in, will be good. Love it. Raise your chin more. Out to here. Just look solemn down towards the floor more. Lower the chin more. More. Lower the chin more. Straight at me now. Love it. Stay there. Again. Move this twig away from the face. Can you see this one straight? There you go. That's it there. Now bring the other one on top again. They're right in the nostrils. These ones, this branch, that's it. Bring this one on top now. That's it. Great. Turn the head this way. Mouth closed. Turn the head that way. Lovely. Head up. Chin up. It's lovely. Keep it. Again. Stay there for a minute. I'll move this light quicker. You can feel that light on your face, isn't it? Yeah. Good, group 2. Just quick test again. Oh, I'm in love with you. Seriously, it's gorgeous. Keep it serious. Turn the head, twist the body to the ears. Lovely. Whoa. Raise the chin, look high. Back to me again. Turn square on. Bring this hand. I quite like the angularity. I know you're using it to hide your boobs. It's working. That's it. Bring the. Oh, it's amazing, isn't it? Why are you on me when you should be on that screen? That is just great. Really well done, you. Okay, mouth closed again. Love it. Keep it. Eyes to me again. Lower the chin. Again. Bury yourself in the twigs. Keep it. And again. Keep it. Do you know what? Stay there a minute. I'm getting a little bit frustrated that the D-LITE One, my fault, shooting with such a small little light. Okay, so it's 3.4 on the power. Just going to take the look. Don't do as I do and kind of take off grids when they're still hot. I haven't got asbestos hands. It just hurts a lot. Let's go again. Right, 3.4. So theoretically, the way that Elinchrom works, that if you put the same accessory on the front as another light and you have it the same distance away, as long as the light itself can physically get to that range of power. So in other words, I'm going to be maxing out on some power with the D-LITE One, but on the 500 and the likes of the 500 and the 1000 head, pretty much we can do it. So theoretically, I should be able to shoot straight away now. The only difference would be is the difference in height. So if that is a lot closer, as you can see it is, that's the only reason the exposure is not the same, yeah? So I'm just going to go to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, shoot a shot. I'd usually meter. It's stuck on your hair.
Yeah.
As if you didn't know. That was stupid of me to say. I do apologise. Right, let me... I'm useless. Right, let's studio stand, stop, moving. Right, let's do it. We're almost done, honestly. I've got no idea how long we've been photographing for, but it's probably too long. Again, let's do it. Turn the head a little bit. Love it. Take that one branch away more. That's it. Keep it. Love it. Again. Let's shoot all. Let's just shoot what it's like a minute. So you can see how much quicker I don't lose an image, and that's why you obviously invest into more lighting as such. I just want to see that image coming through with the backlight. Oh, it's awful.
Great.
It's fabulous. I'm just going to reduce it down by by a stop, in fact. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's that backlight just being changed down by a stop. Do the same thing, Mark Cleghorn. Let me done it. Keep that. Again, we just come up a little bit higher. I know why we call this the Ice Princess now. It wasn't because you're cold. She was earlier on though when we were photographing with the fan. Don't laugh, you're supposed to be serious. Yeah, we're having that one. Okay, no, okay, we will delete at the end. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it again. Take that twig away a little bit more. Don't poke yourself in the eye with them. Try not to, yeah. You need both of them where possible. Watch that finger, it's pointing at you. That's it.
Okay.
Serious again. Eyes. Again. Love it. Lower the chin. Again. Looking down. It's kind of a bit of Game of Thronesy, you know. I say that, I've only watched it once. Okay, let's do it. Have you never watched? You were an ex-student, you had nothing else to do in life. I love it. Do you know what? Shut up and let's get on with it. Shuffle that way a little bit. That's it. Whoa. Love it. Just more. There you go. Hang on. Now, I should have moved this light beforehand. Because now I've got to walk around it all the time. There we go. Let's do it again. Just love it. Keep it. Turn the head to me. Raise your chin. Great. Watch that finger. What can this one do? Besides hang on your right one? What can that one do? Just cover over your left.
Yeah.
I can't see it, but it's there. This one is your left. No, your right one. There you go. That's it, done. Just do it. Keep it. Move that way a little bit. That's it. Keep it. Love it. Round of applause for that girl. Woo! Thank you. Go on, you white weirdo. Get out of here. I love it. You look fab. I love it. Good. Thank you. Great day, Natalia. You are a star. It's at times like this you wish you had a drink. Coca-Cola brought to you by Diet Coke, of course. It's not really. Right. Questions? Anything coming through? They're a bit delayed. I've got to be honest, I've just loved that shoot. I loved it. Yeah, go. Questions are?
No, they haven't.
There are no questions.
Just remind them because they're behind.
Okay, so you're a little bit behind the live feed on YouTube by all accounts. So again, what we've just been running with is a bit of kind of a fine art, dancey kind of a portrait portfolio for the day. And you've just caught the last session, which is the Ice Princess Mark II. And if you joined us at the beginning, you kind of did what the original concept was. And by the way, we're shooting into Capture One using tether tools as the kind of the orange cable coming through. So that's why we get the images so fast coming through here. So again, we've got some great images. We were kind of using this backlight effect to bleach out and kind of almost make it quite surreal. And then we're using this overhead honeycomb light. Same aperture, set for the same exposure before we went live. I'm on about minutes before we went live as normal. And then we just kind of ran through, slowing down the shutter speeds a little bit, a bit of a play to kind of vigorously do it. Obviously, today, because we're live, we've got to really worry about showing boobs and things really. So again, we kind of, in a normal shoot, she wouldn't be worrying about hanging on and everything else with it and things really, because we know we'd edit those out no matter what. But again, just so we can kind of control here. The kind of the collar and the skirt, we just got them off Etsy or something like that with it. They're kind of really good props as well. You can use the collar to come up as well as actually around the front. You can use two and have a up collar and an out collar. The good thing about the collar as well, as you can see, when it's allowed to be loose, it can actually drop down quite low and actually hide the boobs. Most of the time, we're just really trying to hide nipple more than anything. Natalia's a great little model now, you know. So then we just went back to that honeycomb light. You can see what I mean about missing the shot. And it's my fault. I put that the D-LITE One, and it's a lovely little light, but it's not designed to shoot as fast as I'm going to shoot in this kind of more fashion fine art kind of shooting things really. So don't be critical on the equipment, be critical on the photographer, because I wasn't given the equipment I decided to use time to actually do the recharge. Then we put this little bit of net in. We'd cut a hole on it, or she cut a hole in it, in fact, before we went live. And then we kind of just used that as a bit of a kind of a fashion drape. Brandon did put the net in at the bottom just to kind of soften that kind of line between the Hi-Lite floor and the actual Hi-Lite itself. And just went through. And then, as you know by now, she went off to get changed after we introduced the twigs. When I say changed, she brought in kind of white paint for the face to actually kind of take it to the next level. So I've got to be honest, I think the white face has just made the shoot even better than I expected, and I'm really glad that I made the time to go in close and shoot. By the time we kind of do a kind of skin softening element on here, if I was worried at all with this kind of thing, especially as it's white, I've got several techniques to actually kind of smooth everything. But before I did anything, I'd just probably actually attack it with surface blur, because that'll pretty much milk it all together, and that's probably the kind of the whiteout effect that I want, compared to going through the likes of a kind of a Gaussian blur layer and kind of blending it in light, and then kind of painting that in and so on. So there's different ways to actually do the same thing, yeah. But yeah, some really, really great images, and I'm really glad we had the idea on kind of white facing. I think when we're bleaching her out with that hot light, you know, as we're seeing here, remember this is just before I changed it from the D-LITE One into the ELC. You can see that pretty much the overexposure, kind of this bleaching out of the face, has pretty much done all the work for me. It's really great when we see an image idea come to fruition, and I would just encourage you all to do it. Any questions before we finish?
One has just come through.
One question has just come through.
Essentially, how did you use the backlight, and can it be done without the big highlight?
Yeah, essentially what did I do with the backlight, and can it be done without it? The first things first is we're using the backlight in this case to bleach out detail, so kind of overexposing it coming forward. In the same way, if we had a white wall and we bounced a light from each side or from one side, it would work in exactly the same way. Basically in here, I'm just going to move it now, aren't I? And he's going to freak out. Can you zoom in if I move it? Don't break the stuff, Cleghorn. There we go. Can you see it? Okay, so technically that light is bouncing off the inner wall, yeah? And then it then bounces off the wall. Say again? I can't see, sorry. Yeah, so it's bouncing off the inner wall here, and then coming back through the diffusion layer, which is there, as he, fingers crossed, he doesn't smash a light. There we go. As I said, this is the 887 one, so it's the biggest one they make. We got several of them. We even make kind of big, kind of almost box of lights out of them as well. So one from behind, one on each side as well, and that can look really, really great. Perhaps we'll do that on another kind of Academy Live. Any other things there? Great. Thanks for joining us live. Have a lovely Easter wherever you are in the world. In the UK, everybody's beginning to come out of their homes and allowed to mix and everything else with it. But the one thing as a photographer, pick up that camera when you go outside and take some photographs. Take care. See you next time. Bye-bye.